Hello everybody and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex you can watch a new game of baseball at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Scroll down and subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you'll be notified. That's not a good start. Not a good start. Can't even nail the intro. We're coming off the most embarrassing performance that we probably have had all season. They used like a relieving pitcher for 8 innings, and we couldn't do a darn thing against them. Ended our win streak. It's all good though. We're 8-2 in our last 10. We're still 68-15. We're still doing very, very well this season. But it was an unfortunate end to the road trip. And our losses there haven't been a ton of them, but they have been it just feels like they're so ugly when they do happen. We're rarely losing like competitive games. We're losing games where we're scoring like 1 or no runs, and it's just awful. We'll hopefully get back on track here against the Minnesota Twins. We have our City Connects on. We have Brian Wu on the bump, 8-3 with a 2.23 ERA. Unfortunately, in real life, he just went on the IL, and we are facing Joe Ryan, 6-9 noise with a 4.52 ERA. Now, throughout the series they're 9-1 in their last time. Throughout the series while we were in Tampa Bay, Miami, the Twins were on a massive win streak. They've, I guess, cooled a slight bit. I talk about the Twins a lot in this game. This game loves the Minnesota Twins. They're 20 games over 500. And we'll see what we can do against them today. So let's jump on in. This game does tend to like this Minnesota Twins team. City Connects, T-Mobile Park, open on a partly cloudy night. That's fine. Brian Wu. What do we want? What do we want to do here? We go Crawford in the leadoff with Rodriguez in the 2 spot. I like Polanco here, but we can also flip Raleigh, Polanco, and then Rojas or DH. Oh yeah, because Polanco's at second. Do we have anybody who's like? We got a good. Not against righties. Trammell has good power, but the contact is lacking. So I think we just kind of go. France. We just kind of go France, Haniger, Rojas, Urias, and work with that. I don't know. It feels like it's going to be difficult to be worse than yesterday, but by Wednesday, I should say. And then, I don't know. Just feels, what a miserable game yesterday, the other day was. Having one day off, I always just assume it's just yesterday.
And welcome to
it was off day content. Hopefully you enjoyed whatever that was. Thanks for watching.
Twins taking on
I might have the volume way too loud. I definitely do. Sorry about that. I forgot that I was doing some testing.
First pitch coming your way next.
I always have it set at a specific volume, and I completely forgot that I tinkered with it.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, number 33. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
What are you talking about? It's Brian Wu.
There is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has.
It feels good to be home. That's always nice. I noticed that my headphones were like a touch loud.
We're going to start to see that translate as well.
The wind of the pitch. Edouard Julien.
Oh, that's not a good start.
As he looks at ball 1.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
And another ball
outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground to short.
Bailed me out of that 2-0 count, so thank you for that. Pretty quick down the line, though.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli.
That Twins lineup.
In the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's
65
often,
stolen
what leads to
bases.
lot
That's
of
a
runs
key
scored.
number
You get
for
runners
us.
on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers.
We
And then
tend
you
to
take
give up a
advantage
lot
and
of
they make
stolen
mistakes,
bases.
you
I don't
get
know if we
into
need
that
to throw
bullpen.
more
You can tell
pickoffs
that
into the
everyone up and down this lineup just
situation, or
comes in with a
not
great
into
plan
the
of attack,
situation,
a
but
lot of
into the
patience,
mix.
just like you said.
Alex Kirilloff
We've
stands
been
in now
several
and watches
degrees
strike
off
one.
consistently.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm
That felt like
expecting
a
to have
better
good
pitch,
game.
but a
He
way
always
worse
seems
result.
to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink. on
So
that
interesting
fastball. Out of
interesting
the
little
hand, looks so
schedule
good,
bit
and
here. We will
by the
have
time he
this
gets to the hitting
weekend
zone,
series
hard to
Friday
get the
through
barrel to
Monday,
it.
or Friday through Sunday, excuse me.
One out,
And then
bases
we'll have
empty.
Monday off, and then it'll be more home games after that. We'll get a throwback Thursday in the Kingdom next week, which is pretty exciting. But we'll have Monday off as well, so you'll get the yesterday's off day content, Monday's off day content, and then the big thing will be the All-Star game and Home Run Derby, especially as we get ready to enter the month of July. Try to push that. It'll be streamed on a Sunday. You can come through. We'll watch the Home Run Derby together. We'll watch the All-Star game together in game. And we'll find a couple of days.
Yeah, that's ball two.
I mean, that's
Great
a
hitter at the
fucking
dish.
strike.
If you're gonna miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Just missed.
I got 3-0.
I mean, it's a two strike count, or a 1 strike count. It's a 2-1 count.
And that's too high.
That one
Ball
sailed.
4.
We have been giving up some
One of the things
walks.
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lewis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Okay, so a couple of big strikeouts there. We give up the walk. We get bailed out of a 2-ball count,
One left for
or a
Minnesota.
2-0 count.
So now the Mariners offense
Just
gets to
not
go
a
to work
good-
for the
not-
first time. We've
not
got no score. You're watching Major League
Inconsistent
Baseball on the
pitching.
show.
That's the term that I'm looking for. The pitching, though, is definitely inconsistent, and it is pretty frustrating.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and starting this one, Joe Ryan. Gonna be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
For the Mariners, not shortstop.
Yeah. 95 on a 4-seam. Splitter at 86. Slurve at 82. Slider at 85.
The wide to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Been kind of moving up and down this All-Star Plus difficulty.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
I might have bailed him out of a 2-0 count as well,
It.
darn.
And there's one down.
Try to go for that fastball.
Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners.
We are just
Not a team that
shuffling
usually
at the
sees a lot
dish.
of
We have
pitches
one
or
guy
walks.
over
It's all
300 in our
walks, Chris.
lineup.
They take a more aggressive
Nobody
approach
else
than
is
some
really
of the
all
other
that
teams
close
in the
with
league.
Haniger's
They definitely have a few
243.
free
Never
swingers in
mind.
this lineup. You know, guys who
Misread
want
that.
to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
Got to watch out for a wipeout slider
The
here.
base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground.
It was a slurve right on the edge of the
now the throw to first on the
zone.
run. Rodriguez out of the play.
Maybe they just
to
hold
hurry
back
after
an
that
extra little
nice
tick there.
forehand grab, and he
Trying to
did.
foul it
He
off.
couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
Luke Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch misses outside. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Swing, and he breaks his back. Whips it across, and that's the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1.
Just not seeing the ball well at the plate at all here. We are just ice cold.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Correa hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one clips the corner. Aside to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Bergen, something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That's to 3rd.
I don't know why that green spot was so small. It looked like a pretty routine throw. And maybe more importantly, there wasn't a lot of speed going up the first base line.
So digging in, Matt Wallner.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came
Yeah,
together.
fastball in the low part of the zone there. Not my smartest move, but that's okay.
Dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Max Kepler.
Be curious to see if they put a runner in motion here. 63 speed.
And now it's even up.
And Lou's fastball is sailing on us today. This is a little annoying. There have been some good. There have been some good pitches in there.
Score here in the 2nd.
Damn it! Touch early.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Batting it.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Swing.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. We'll swing and miss action right there.
And there's the strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the 2nd. He goes down.
That was an awful cutter. That was an awful cutter.
Stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd.
Here we go.
No score.
Bottom 2. We can slow down. We can settle down. Let's try to meet that fastball.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ryan back to work. Fouled off.
That's
He
not
was
a good
late.
swing.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. And a pitch. Swing and a ball driven.
It's another one of those
pretty well out
pitches
towards left
you hope that it's foul.
Buxton puts it away for the
This
out.
is
One up, one down.
just a continuation of the other day.
Batting fifth.
It's just an awful
Here's the veteran
continuation.
second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Pounding ball
Try to
here,
get it.
rolls foul. 0-2 now
Okay.
as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Damn it.
Next offering upstairs.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
3-2. On the ground. And foul ball.
He's made some good pitches with in 2 strike counts that have been right on the
Base is
border.
empty.
Okay,
Foul
that's
ball,
what we're
and it
looking for. A
remains
little more of
a
that
full count.
fouling.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again.
Contact
It
swing
remains
definitely
3-2.
helps there.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head.
He
You can
fucking
see the
throws me.
crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit
got me.
more and more each pitch, even though
So
there hasn't been
really-
a ball in play yet.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
1-1.
In the air to left, down the line. On the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Have to be better with Polanco. That was a really good at bat. We were fouling stuff off.
Now
We
the left
switched
fielder, Trevor
to the
Larned.
contact swing.
Line in the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That just misses. And the count even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sit down on strike.
I don't get it. Woo, all of your pitches are sailing there.
Wow, that's a
I don't want to throw it much further than where I'm trying to throw it, or like, I don't want to put the ball icon, whatever it's called.
Going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So
I don't want to throw it further up. I don't want to throw it further in. I don't want to get crushed. I need you to find the zone, man.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swings and misses.
There we go. Nice cutter there to Julian.
Back-to-back strikeouts to
I
start
like that,
the
Woo.
frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there.
So it's, once you get to that 9 spot, it's 3 straight lefties. So we'll have to see our lefty pitchers today.
Swings
today.
through that one
Yeah.
for strike 2.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Line drive, base hit. And
Somehow
extends the
that
inning.
cutter didn't get in enough.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Actually, it did.
His
Okay.
first time.
I think that's one of those hits you just kind of go, okay. I executed that pitch way better than I thought it would.
A bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And down on strikes. And that is
There we
that.
go, baby.
One left for Minnesota, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the veteran outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Ryan
What
back
do we
to work.
have?
Right through there for a strike.
Man, we got to focus in here.
Flips the corner, 0-2. And he deals.
Okay. Or is that slider you're kind of looking for with the 2-strike count, the 0-2 count at least?
Swings through
That
that.
slurve
and
is
it's a strikeout.
very,
And that's
very
the
slow.
first out.
Really like
77,
the pitch
it's
sequence right
just,
there. I'm telling you
that's
what,
just
pitcher
tough.
and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Josh Rojas. And that one is in
That's
for a
fine.
strike.
Hey, that's on the outside. We're not going to do anything with it.
Fouled off left side. This one in the air.
He got me.
Makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Luis Arias. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
I
Go down
I don't know.
quietly there.
I'm
Still
completely
no score.
lost.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Outside corner, there's a strike. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
Come on, Woo. Fuck, dude. We're throwing nice pitches.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
0-1 down. Bounce to the left side. And it's just foul. That was close. Pickoff move to first. And he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
And nobody was there.
Up next to the
And
I'm
now
sure
the
Buxton's
DH, Matt Wallner.
too good of a runner.
He's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. On the ground to short, could be two. There's one, and that's two.
Oh, man.
No runs, one hit, no errors, and no
I think
one
that's,
left.
I think that's one where you look at
Midway
Crawford,
in
maybe
the
like
fourth,
just, you don't have to
tied,
toss it.
nothing,
You don't have to lob it like that. Just like, here you go. But it's fine. It's all good. Polanco with a nice accurate throw. We messed up a double play in yesterday's game. I forgot to look at the
Back
footage.
in Seattle,
Or, Wednesday's game.
Singleton.
Forgot to look at the footage to
And
see if
leading
that
off
did
the
actually
bottom of the
cost
fourth,
us.
J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
And here it comes. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
See if we can get something a little more up in the zone.
The 0-1.
That's the slider. Just died on me.
Good opportunity
Absolutely
to
crushed me.
after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Okay, way to foul it off, Julio.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ball one. In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty wild pitch location on those first 3 pitches.
And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Down the line.
Too
And
early
it's
with these
foul.
splitters. We have switched to the contact
Nobody
swing.
out. Runner at first. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Okay, that's right at the top of the zone.
And the right-hander deals.
Got me with a
Got him
fastball.
looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, it's the second time that we've actually had a pretty nice at-bat, and then we've gotten called out on a fastball that we just let go right by us.
To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay, and he's there with a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner.
I
Love
hated
when guys
that.
make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Second and third, one gone. And here is Cal Raleigh. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in.
And to hold.
And it holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Jorge Polanco.
That's fine.
Edge
Top of the zone. It's
for
all
a
right.
strike, and it's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's gonna
Glad that we
produce a
didn't make
strikeout.
contact because we were just late on it and we were under it.
Swing and a
For the
miss.
splitter is right
And
over
he's
the
down
top
on
of it.
strikes.
That is, I mean, that
That's
splitter
on
is
number 2.
absolutely
And stepping in
dotted.
for the Mariners, Ty France.
But just all
He's
out of
0 for
sorts.
1. And the first pitch misses for
Looked
ball
up
1.
and weren't there, and then we were down and it was up and down, and ooh. Fuck. Just let it go.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Let
1
it
and
go.
2.
Stop swinging, please.
Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 balls, 2 strikes
Okay,
to
that's a
count
better
with
look.
2 outs. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Mitch Haniger to bat next.
Ugh,
On the
darn
ground
it.
to third. Lewis throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball.
Just an
on
absolute
the show.
mess. Just a mess. How's it going?
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Max Kepler.
Kepler.
The pitch. Kepler, 31 years old, and he was born in Germany.
God damn it. That pitch shouldn't be that bad.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Strike on the inside corner.
I guess the good news is we at least got a run. Maybe a cutter. Try and cut him inside.
Just missing there.
Ugh, 4 degrees right. Gross.
And another ball.
That was a
This
waste.
3-ball count down in the ball game. You've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing.
Okay, and that would have been a walk. Thanks for swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2.
It looks like the pitch should be in such a better
Now it's
location.
Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off.
Just trying to get it dialed in a little bit better. The slider doesn't feel like it's breaking. The four seam is sailing. That sinker didn't really drop. That wasn't the best
The
pitch,
Twins
but
down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's to third, Urias.
again, a really
Vasquez is
small,
gone.
really small green zone there. Kind of a similar play that we had last time. Not a ton of speed going up the first base line.
Trevor Larnach.
Not the easiest throw in the world, but I feel like it's at least a little easier with a lack of speed, even though you're on the run.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
A couple
Nothing
times
doing
we've
here
seen
for
that,
the
and
Twins. They
kind of
trail
that
here,
head tilt
1-0.
moment. Like what?
Back at T-Mobile
Leading
Park,
up
ready to
for the
go for the
Mariners,
last half of the inning.
the right
And now
Okay.
for Seattle, Mitch Haniger.
Henniger.
The wind to the pitch. That one
Like the
finds the zone.
PC
That's
version?
strike one.
What makes him special is
That's
a lot
probably
of
the only
pitchers
one
lose
really
movement in
worth
their stuff.
playing.
The deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches.
I wonder if
even
I
when
could
he's
get that
a little
running
low in the tank.
on this,
The
not the
1-1.
Xbox, but on my PC,
Outside.
my laptop. I have played backyard baseball.
In the air, right
Oh,
field.
should have had that one.
Kepler puts it away for the out.
There's an
And there's
online
one down.
version.
The
Oh,
designated
okay.
hitter, number 4.
And next is the designated hitter, Josh Rojas. First time up was a pop out.
Felt like I actually saw that last pitch pretty well.
That
Just
one
didn't,
misses.
wasn't able to react
And
in
that
time.
is ball one.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at
Come
T-Mobile
on.
Park. It's a
Drop.
beautiful place.
No.
Great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Okay.
Pulls it in for the out. And there are two down.
Dang. That's a long time. We had that game for PC when I was younger. That's
And
bad.
first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye right there.
It was one year during the All-Star break when I did one of these seasons. I played a backyard baseball game on PS2,
And another
which
ball.
was when they had started to incorporate the pros as kids.
That
was kind of interesting.
He doesn't want to challenge you, so I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And the pitch. Inside
Okay,
ball.
there we go.
4.
Take a walk. Take
One
a
of the things
walk.
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line, going into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's too aggressive on
Swinging a
that
foul
swing.
straight back.
Pretty impressive.
When we
haven't
first
seen
looked
that
at this
pitch from him much,
pitching,
but he's got a
like,
really good feel when
pitch
he
type
throws it.
the situation, and you just see 95 to 88 to 82. It's like, ah, God damn it.
Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone.
At the top of the zone. Don't get called out by the ump.
Kicks and fires. Swing and
Instead
a ball
we
popped
pop.
up. Kirilov brings it in for the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 1-0.
Thanks. Don't really need to see that,
Back
but
to the ballpark. Top 6. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. That's a strike.
there we go. Woo, that's what I've been looking for. Doesn't have to be every single time, but I'd like to see a little more of the dot pitches.
Next offered
Okay,
in there.
pretty good circle change there.
Count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
That was not a good, that pitch felt late.
Came after him with the fastball.
I thought it was going to look
0-2,
worse,
and
but
that's a pretty good demonstration.
good
of what
changing
power
the eye
pitching is
level,
all about.
and we changed the
Got
speed
stuff,
on him.
obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilov.
That was pitch number
1 for
69.
2.
Steer act through.
And a
Foul ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right
All
side.
right, Polanco, gobble it up.
On to France. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Royce Lewis.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
I'd like to
Good
see
spot
that
there,
just
but
a
didn't get the strike
touch
at the
up.
knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the righty deals. That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals.
There we go. It's a nice little circle change.
So another good
It is the
inning
third
for him
time
on
through the
mound.
lineup. So let's go ahead and try and get
It's
some
the
guys
Mariners
up
1
for the
and
in the
Twins
bullpen,
nothing.
and we'll start cycling through some arms. Munoz should be good. We could probably put up Brash as well.
Back now for the bottom of the
We'll for sure put up a
sixth, and
lefty,
there's
because
a
once we
pitcher
get to the
on
bottom of the
mound,
lineup, once you get that
And this
9-1-2,
his
it is
40th
lefty,
appearance
lefty,
of the
lefty.
season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Leading
Well,
up for the
one-run
Mariners,
game. Julio
the
Rodriguez.
Okay, it is lefty, lefty, lefty. So then, yeah, I think with the way they have their lineup, you would want between Royce Lewis and Correa, obviously a righty, and then a lefty, and then a second lefty, or the same lefty. Okay. So we will get our
Rodriguez.
get Spire up. We can use Santos. Do you try to get Buxton through
Digs in
2?
now.
That's a bad play. All right, slider at what, 84? Oh God, a four seam at 98, a sinker at 94.
Pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball
Ball
1.
one, no
Some
strike.
movement in the Twins bullpen. Jorge Alcala appears to be getting loose. Here comes a pitch.
No fucking
Popped up,
way.
foul territory
God damn
behind the
it.
plate. And Vasquez able to pull it down. Rodriguez out on the play. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raleigh. That clips the corner. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swing and a
Too early
miss
on the slider.
as he was out front that
We weren't
time.
going to do anything with it anyway.
In the air, center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And a good eye there. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung out, back it.
There we go.
That one went back there. That one's
Right on a fastball over the heart of the plate. Okay. Thank you, Raleigh.
Of the year. It's 2-0.
Couple of not great at bats, but punctuated here with a 2-out solo shot. Just a skosh more breathing room. That's what you're looking for.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jorge Polanco will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Oh, that's
It's
just
a
too
ground ball
aggressive.
right side.
Sean, come on, man.
Whips it to Kirilov. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Solo blast adds to the Seattle
What a waste.
lead.
It was all exciting. We had it going, and then that. Fuck. Get it together, man. Get it together.
New inning getting started.
Okay,
Now
let's
the
see if we
cleanup
can
hitter
get
for Minnesota,
through.
Byron Buxton.
Hold on.
Byron Buxton.
We're going to give him something different
So
to
out of
look
the
at.
bullpen for the Mariners,
Just stick with it. Stay with your
Now,
gut.
power
Your gut
slider
reaction
guy, he
is
throws it hard and gets
bring in
lot
a
of late
new
movement,
arm.
so it's tough to pick up.
Even if there's a significant, even if there's a big plus, righty-lefty matchup, we only have to get through one guy.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
It's been tough for the
try to give
offense so
him-
far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The pitch. Foul ball still 0-2.
There we go. Nicely done, Santos. Nicely done.
Big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
No, what the fuck?
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that
What?
started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
I think that ball got out a lot quicker than I anticipated.
Good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Damn.
That's great work right
That
there.
Wallner in the box
single
now,
that
takes
absolutely
strike
should
one.
have, or excuse me, a double that should have been a
That one little
single.
bit high, and now
Santos,
it's
why is
even
your
1-1.
fastball sailing as well?
Got the back going
That's a
too
fucking
soon. It's
awful
strike
circle
two.
change.
2 strikes.
To the right side. It's through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
What? So the first one obviously was my fault. Like, what the fuck happened there? Come on. He just...
Pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Kepler can't hold up, and that's a
Raleigh
strike.
counts.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Nope.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
And this was the same problem that we had against...
This guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Thank God. That was a fucking awful slider. It was the same problem that was the same problem we had against Tampa Bay when we were playing the other day. It was just you could not get the swing and miss.
I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Vasquez in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off. Popped up right side. Fair ball. In to score from third. It's a
You
one-run game.
have got to
Throw
be
in holds that
fucking
trail runner at
kidding
third
me.
base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach.
I know I doubled up on that pitch, but fuck off.
Rolled softly,
This
but that
inning
goes
is
foul.
so fucking miserable. I feel like the 7th inning was a bit of a...
Left-hand hitter waits.
It was a bit of a cursed inning earlier in the season,
Big
but...
spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
And that's why I kind of hate getting a strikeout where there's a double play opportunity.
With runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fastball for a strike. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
Out front for the
We only gave up
strikeout.
1 run. Absolutely should have switched pitchers right there for a lefty-lefty matchup. We knew going into the bottom of the lineup the 9-1-2.
I love it. Great job.
Or I guess the very bottom of the lineup is before it flips. The 9-1-2 are lefty-lefty-lefty. What an absolute garbage inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jorge Alcala.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And
What
this
are you
is where
loading?
no
What
one can give their
do you think you're
players a chance to
loading,
fight
computer?
back
I see
into
that
the
little
game.
circle.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
Slider at 90, a four-seam at 98, a circle change at 90, and a sinker at
A
97.
line to kick the pitch. A swing
Why
and a
are you-
miss.
why
And
are you
that's
hitting
strike
the A
one.
button?
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And he deals.
1
Slider
ball,
misses
2
outside.
strikes.
Raise it up to 96 to record the punch out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside.
And he can't
That's
come up
unfortunate.
with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Josh Rojas. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the
He's not
end.
going to give me anything up in the zone.
2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back with the top.
Minnesota. The second baseman, Edward Julio.
Oh, I guess it. Yeah.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
God, I fucking hate throwing it. Circle change with a lefty is awful.
And here it comes. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hey, that's a nice sinker right there, Spire. Right in the corner.
Attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And the batter now, Alex Kirilloff. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the dirt.
That was a bad pitch. Overthrew that one a little bit. Tried to get a little too cute with it.
And that just misses. Out to short, Crawford. Fires
Nice
across
play,
the
Crawford.
diamond. 2 up,
Nice
2
play.
down here in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Polanco
Nice.
tosses the first.
Nice
And
play
the
at
Twins go 1,
first.
2-3. Twins retired in short order, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Luis
The
Urias.
third baseman, Luis.
The line of the pitch.
I don't know why I'm
28 years
swinging
old,
at everything.
and he was born
I have
in
been in
Jamaican
auto
Republic.
swing mode all game
And the
long.
pitch. In the air to left center.
That
Buxton
is an out.
sizing it up. And there's one away. So the lineup
Much of
flips
an
over.
opportunity to
And now the
drive that.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lined into right.
Drop.
Kepler pulls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Stop swinging at fucking everything that they ever throw up there. Good God, man.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up,
Okay,
make
hey.
it an easy out.
That's a good
Nice
at-bat
job. Way
right
to
there.
walk
He
with
was down
Julio here.
early in that plate
That's good
appearance.
speed on the base
What's
paths.
So a man aboard, Luke Raleigh now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe in second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Stayed in the bottom of the zone here.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball.
I don't think we're going to do a whole lot with it, but...
Next pitch is outside. Cal Raleigh would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Thank God.
So 2 on with 2 away.
Thank God. That was an
Now a
awful
chance
swing.
for Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
There's a swing and a drive. Buxton ranges back. Makes
No,
the jump against
fuck.
the wall.
Byron Buxton.
So they strand a pair.
You
Through 8
fucking
full,
pain in
it's
the
Mariners
ass.
2 and the Twins 1.
He is so fast. And he has power as well. He honestly, Byron Buxton might be like my ultimate MLB The Show villain. There's a couple of guys that we see that are just like, God damn it! You just make my life miserable for the entire series that we see you. And thank God we get to see Minnesota twice a year.
Andres Munoz. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Okay, so here we go. Munoz is closing. Would have loved an insurance run right there.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Oh, speaking
1
of
for 3.
Byron Buxton.
And a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Ah.
And ball 1.
1-1.
That one missed.
That's
You don't want to get beat by a
unfortunate.
fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Out to short. Crawford.
Get
Throws the
there.
first in
Oh
time.
my
Out
God.
leading off the top of the ninth, and they take
It does not look like I have been running good routes with the
Now
defense.
Correa up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Two gone.
There we go.
Well, we saw a solid
Just
effort
rear
by the
back
starter,
and let it rip,
the ball
Munoz.
ensued. It's just a good day
Or as they
for
call
the
you,
manager or as a pitching
Senor
coach. You can
Smoke.
hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Wallner. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Maybe a touch cheeky
That's
right
back-to-back
there.
singles for him. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got
Let's
it.
go!
And the Mariners take the series
Tight
over
win,
here.
but hey,
He closes out
we'll
his
take it.
50th career save,
Offensively,
so
I mean, still absolutely miserable at the dish.
collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
And your
Defensively,
final
we
score
do
here
just
today,
enough. A pretty
2-1.
disastrous
They
top of
hang
the
on to
seventh.
win it by a
Left the
run.
door
Chris
open, but
Singleton and our entire
there's
crew
some
on
good heat
touchdown.
from
We say
Munoz with that
so
high inside fastball. Thanks to Raleigh with the solo shot to give us, I think I said at the time, a skosh more breathing room. Now, Raleigh might have actually been responsible for both runs that got batted in, according to these highlights. Santos pitched pretty well. I definitely needed to make a better managerial decision there. I shouldn't be throwing Santos up against so many lefties. Once you get past that 3-batter minimum, if you can face, like if you face, just pause, pause and look at who is next. And if like you say you have one lefty and then it's a couple of righties in a row, or like you have one lefty and then a couple more righties, that's what I'm trying to say. Then sure, go for it. But man, I put myself in a bad situation, and that's unfortunate. And Joe Ryan gets the loss. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned in his appearance today. Andres Munoz save number 32. Brian Wu, kind of surprising your player of the game there. He pitched 6 innings, 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned. And I only say that because Raleigh was 2 for 4. He had the solo shot and he did knock in the other run. I guess it's kind of a little more on the even side, but Raleigh was 1 for 3 with a double. Crawford was 1 for 4. Julio Rodriguez 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. So, I mean, just enough offense. I don't know what is going on at the plate, but the difficulty decreases. We bounce back from a 4-0 loss. We only score a couple of runs in this one, but we get a win to open up the series against the Twins. That'll go through the rest of the weekend, and then we'll have some 5 days of off-day content next month. On the 14th, you'll be able to watch the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game. So get excited for that. We'll all watch it together. I won't do what I normally do, where I just start it and then walk away. I'll commentate and talk with it and have some fun, hopefully. But we'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. If you'd like to watch Game 2, Bailey Ober, 7-5, with 3.88 ERA, taking on George Kirby, 5-2 with a 2.48 ERA. So subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Watch more baseball here. Check out this morning's video up there. And we'll catch you again next time. Good sports, good night, and go Mariners.